Good evening. God loves each of us as if there were only one of us, once said by Saint Augustine. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shina Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Bahrain hosted Fordham on International Humanitarian Law. National Institution of Human Rights delegation visited King Hamad University Hospital. More than 3.1 million visited to 9 24-hour health centers in 1 year. Saudis now can be allowed to travel to Qatar using national ID. UK airports face Christmas disruption as borders tap to strike. Today's news in detail. Bahrain hosted Fordham on International Humanitarian Law. The National Committee for International Humanitarian Law, the International Committee of the Red Cross and the Bahrain Red Crescent Society have organized a symposium on the philosophy and content of international humanitarian law and its latest developments and applications. The seminar was organized in cooperation with the Institute of Judicial and Legal Studies in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Justice, Islamic Affairs and Endowment Minister, head of the National Committee for International Humanitarian Law, Nawaf bin Muhammad Al Mouda, stressed the importance of the course, which focuses on the applications of international humanitarian law. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa chaired Noga Holding Board meeting. Representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Works and Youth Affairs, Board Chairman of the Oil and Gas Holding Company Noga Holding, His Highness Sheikh Nasser, chaired the company's board meeting, which shed light on progress in attaining the goals endorsed at the outset of this year. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa praised the effective role of the Board of Trustees, Board of Directors in ensuring the company's compliance with the best international practices in corporate governance. The meeting cast light on the most prominent results of the Executive Management Report for the last quarter of 2022, which deals with the company's latest developments and achievements. It also discussed the transformational plans of the number of strategic projects as well as progress in the Bahrain Petroleum Company BAPCO refinery modernization project and its great importance in serving the refining sector locally and regionally. National Institution of Human Rights delegation visited King Hamad University Hospital. National Institution of Human Rights NIHR delegation paid a visit to King Hamad University Hospital in Muharraq, led by Dr. Malala, head of Detention and Facility Committee to visit places of detention and facilities. The delegation also included Dr. Horia Abbas. They took stock of the hospital's facilities and health services. They also met KHUH officials who were briefed them about the medical services and procedures. LMRA NPRA Police Directorates conducted 2 joint inspection campaigns. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority LMRA conducted 2 joint inspection campaigns in the Muharraq Governorate and Northern Governorate in cooperation with the NHRA of the NPRA of the Ministry of Interior and the Muharraq and Northern Governorate's Police Directorates. The campaigns resulted in reporting a number of violations related to the labour market and residency laws and were referred for legal action. World Customs Organization Policy Commission concluded meeting in Bahrain. The WCO, World Customs Organization Policy Commission, yesterday concluded its meeting, which convened in the Kingdom of Bahrain for the first time in the region. The Minister of Interior General, Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, opened the session last Tuesday in the presence of WCO Secretary General. Customs President WCO Chair called Sheikh Ahmed bin Hamad chaired the closing meeting in the presence of the Secretary General and members representing 30 parties. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain, with over a decade of existence in Bahrain. Exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com.
Welcome back. More than 3.1 million visited to 9 24-hour health centers in 1 year. The directives of His Royal Highness Prince Salman, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister have contributed to the provision of healthcare services in 9 health centers operating 24 hours a day across the kingdom. The around-the-clock operations of the health centers have contributed to the enhancement and sustainability of the health sector services, to the efficiency in dealing directly with daily cases and the reduction of the number of cases referred to government hospitals, enabling them to deal with many difficulty cases. Saudi is now allowed to travel to Qatar using national ID. The Directorate General of Passport Jawazat clarified that Saudi citizens and expatriates can now travel to Qatar by using their national ID without a Haya fan card. The Jawazat has cancelled the requirement to obtain a Haya fan card for those citizens of Saudi Arabia and other Gulf GCC states, as well as for the expatriates in the GCC who wish to travel to Qatar without having a ticket for the World Cup matches. The Jawazat confirmed that Saudi and GCC citizens can travel to Qatar with a national ID without Haya card. However, those who wish to attend the World Cup matches must register through the Haya electronic platform. US and Belgium named among hosts for 6 F1 sprint races 2023. The US Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas and the famed Spa track in the Belgium will host their first sprint races on the Formula 1 calendar for next season. F1 had already committed to doubling the number of sprints from 3 to 6 and confirmed the host Wednesday. The sprint races take place on Saturdays before the main Grand Prix a day later. Sprints are held over the shorter distance and avoid fewer points, it has been announced. UK airports face Christmas disruption as border staff to strike. Border force workers at several major British airports, including the country's busiest Heathrow, will go on strike for 8 days this month in a dispute over pay, threatening disruption to Christmas travel. The PCS trade union said staff employed by Britain's Interior Ministry in passport booths would take action at London's Heathrow and Gatwick airports and a handful of regional ones, plus the port of New Haven. The union's General Secretary Mark Serwotka said that around 2,000 to 3,000 staff would be involved in the walkouts. Cyclone Mundus to make landfall in southeast India. India's National Disaster Response Force issued high alert. Cyclonic storm Mundus is approximately 460 km east-southwest, east-southeast of Karaikal and 540 km southeast of Chennai. It has been moving towards land at a speed of 6 kmph km/h over the last 6 hours. As a result, fishermen are tying up their boats on the shore, and NDRF and relief teams in Chennai are preparing for rescue operations. People walk amid heavy winds at Marina Beach in Chennai and December 7, 2022 ahead of Cyclone Mundus forecasted landfall in North Tamil Nadu, South Andhra Pradesh coast. National Disaster Response Force NDRF 4th Battalion Commander and Sub-Inspector Sandeep Kumar supervising preparation of Chennai's Arakonam ahead of Cyclone Mundus, they have said. Supreme Court wraps center against over judges' appointments criticism of collegium. The Supreme Court on Thursday yet again pulled up the center over delays in judges' appointments as it stressed the government must follow the collegium system, which is the law of the land. The court asked Attorney General R. Venkataramani to advise union ministers to exercise control over their public criticism of the collegium systems, saying the statements made recently are not being taken very well. The Attorney General has been asked by the bench to advise the government to follow up the legal principles laid down by the top court. Till the law is there, we will follow it. You, the centre, may bring another law. The Constitution Bench judgment must be adhered. As the Supreme Court, we have to enforce the rule of law, the top court said on the delay in the appointments to the higher judiciary. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates on BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.